was a rough matchup. All right, yeah, finding that out. Congratulations to Rydra making this far already. This is not just going to be any kind of fodder. We're pretty deep into the bracket at this point, guys. So,
that's facts.
yeah, Louis definitely going to have to, like, for sure stay alert. But all that aside, Palutena neutral air is unbelievably good in this matchup against a character as big and light as Ridley. Yeah. So Rydra's going to have to fight hard to maintain some semblance of order when it comes to those air-to-air interactions. Because Palutena's going to win a lot of those just outright.
And it's sad, too, because a lot of, like, the greatness that makes Ridley really starts out of the short hop aerial animation, too. I feel like maybe they can lean into maybe like the down tilt before they hit. That way they can make sure they get that guaranteed damage. But you definitely don't want to get into a down tilt battle versus Palutena because, I mean, she kind of stuffs a lot of stuff out, especially at the ledge, too. You know, her and Senator Mari, it's that rinse and repeat. If I down tilted you, which way you air dodging? If you come in aggressively, you know what I'm saying, you back off stage again. So.
And it's super active, too.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Rydra, not the best DI on that dash tag, unfortunately going to go down to 160. But honestly, considering how light Ridley is, and that was a fresh dash attack, that might have been a stock either way. But a respectable amount of damage. And I was wondering what you're going to do about neutral air. Woo. That up smash to call Louis Money out for just spamming it that close. Super smart.
Smart, too, because I believe up smash starts behind Ridley. Like, it doesn't start normally like other characters. So I guess there's nothing normal about Ultimate, but you know what I mean. It just doesn't start in the more traditional way. So great presence of mind and great situational awareness. Nice. Love that Nair. Was able to create himself a little bit of space before the command grab, but I can't stress enough how important Nair is on Louis Money's behalf. I mean, again, one of the best moves in Ultimate. Frame 5 startup, relatively safe is on shield. A character as big as Ridley is really going to struggle to work in and around that.
Yeah, percent lead is on Rydra's side, though.
Yeah.
I always talk about how good Palutena is on this stage, but using the up smash to cover the entire PS2 platform is crucial and really important. So it's good that Rydra already knows that Louis Money cannot use that zone that Palutena thrives in.
Oh, yeah. And with that being said, has a bit of a lead. Actually, let me rephrase that. It ain't a bit of a lead. This is definitely a lead right here. And Palutena, good Lord. Okay, you're able to make your way back to the stage, but I definitely would not play with that sort of fire again versus Rydra. That seems to be their calling. Okay, auto reticle to reset the recovery. I'm going low.
Just make it.
Don't ever try things.
Ooh! Oh! Rydra with the JV2 over Louis Money. Huge dump for the MSU Ridley. That is insane.
Just in case you thought they weren't learning nothing in school, let Rydra reassure you, he's awake during class, okay?
Here's something that's kind of boggling my mind.
I'm listening, yo.
Louis had a really, really sketchy interaction off stage against Rydra about 20 seconds prior. And he's probably like, whew, glad I made it. Yeah. And then goes right back to it, being like, I'm still a top player. I got
to top player it. I got to get out there.
Sometimes you got to, like, do some risk assessment and be like, you know what? I shouldn't have been down there. That's on me. Because now you lost that stock.
And, you know, chances make champions. And maybe that's what Louis Money was sort of thinking about. I mean, I feel like when it comes to the off-stage advantage, they had the right state of mind to go for counter, especially for an up B that's as active as Ridley's. It's like, this is just a no-brainer. Palutena's counter, obviously not one of the best ones in the business. In fact, could maybe be regarded as one of the worst counters, you know, just by design. But I feel like when it comes to off-stage play versus Ridley, you got to take what you can get because Ridley's pretty gifted in the recovery department. You know, multiple jumps, can make it from some pretty vast distances away if they aren't contested.
So it looks like Louis Money's got a lot of damage on so far, packed onto Rydra. But, of course, you got to find a way to secure this stock. I love that empty jump going for that down throw instead after feigning off that back air. Really smart from Louis Money, but hasn't gotten the kill just yet. And we've seen Rydra make comebacks pretty easily, so definitely can't get comfortable.
Oh,
that's going to do it, though.
Yeah, that's just too much body right there and a little bit too much fire for you to try to work around. And, again, you know, I really feel like Rydra should – wait a minute. We vibing? Oh, yeah, get off
great tag, great tag.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. I mean, we talk about the utilization of Nair, how important that is for Louis Money. Rydra's Nair, of course, being a couple frames slower, but a few frames safer on shield. I'm loving the utilization of that in the corner. I think it's even throwing Louis Money off like, wait, you got an option in the corner to back me up? Ooh. My goodness. Speaking of getting backed up, give me some space, homie. Up smash closes it out.
Yeah, talk about options for sure. That is really, really powerful. That Rydra is able to just up smash anytime that Louis Money isn't safe on shield, which is what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Like, this move is good, but is it good on shield? And Rydra is calling that out.
That's right. So good knowledge check, a good matchup check. Rydra, of course, playing completely out of the mind, but unfortunately getting stuffed out a little bit. I mean, we can't ignore the elephant in the room, which is obviously Palutena's aerials, most notably Nair and back air. And, of course, the importance of dash attack, too, just being able to break that zone. Wait, hey, hell.
Rydra is trying to cook.
Yes.
I don't know what he's cooking, but he's cooking something. Something is on the stove. Something is there. Something's manifesting.
It smells good. I'll give it that. I just don't know if I want a plate yet.
Right.
But it smells good.
Right, exactly.
I heard you got roaches. No, I'm kidding.
Yo.
I'm just like, hey, we all got that one aunt. She's like, I don't want to eat here. You
can't eat at everybody's house.
I can't eat at everybody's house, okay? The Rydra trying to eat right here. Love that tilt. F-tilt tilted down. Nothing off that smash. It does not seem to matter. I was a little curious to see when the tilt game was going to start coming out. I know how important Nair is to Ridley, but you got that frame 9 down tilt to set up the Nair. But it looks like we're just going for the raw aerials. Louis Money said, I got you, bro.
I got dizzy trying to count how many neutral layers that was. What was that, 7, 8, 9? I don't even know anymore. Louis Money getting 70% straight off the bat. But Rydra is perfectly comfortable being comboed, is just unaffected, taking control of the corner, taking a lot of pressure off of Louis Money's plate with those dash attacks, and just making it really, really close.
Oh, yeah. And Louis Money trying to close that distance out, understanding I cannot afford to be in this corner anymore. You know, despite me having some slightly faster options, I mean, I just feel like Rydra's bringing something a little different to the table off the backboard, NBA Street style. I was going to send you out to the blast. Well, now, they were cooking for that, you know what I'm saying, a couple times in game number 1, a little off the mark, and I feel like Rydra really made them pay for it. Louis Money said, let me get a little bit more poise in the corner. Let me let you show your hand first. Counter should be able to get the job done.
Yeah, and I think because it was so far into the stage, it might have even been untechable.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hits. There was a lot of hit stun on it, and they were like in the ledge. So even if they wanted to tech it, I don't think that they could have. But definitely good stuff from Louis Money, because that easily could have been him being down the barrel of a 2-0.
Oh, yeah. Got to be safe out here, man, especially to be this late into Ultimate. I mean, we're starting to see characters that were either really prevalent in early meta start to come back around, or characters, let's be honest, you know, not every character is gifted, you know, like Palutena or some of the other higher top tiers. So it might take 5 years to really see what a character can and cannot do. And Rydra's certainly showing us something different. We don't really get to see Ridley gameplay like this on the regular. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we sure don't. But we
getting big-bodied here.
We do definitely get to see Palutena bullying a big body pretty often. Great patience from Louis Money, jumping up and of course starting to force Rydra into those panic options. That's what Louis Money really needs to thrive.
That's right. Okay, of course, not with a lot of get-out-of-jail-free cards on on Ridley. Yeah, that's going to do it. Back here, shutting that one down. That's just an easy rinse and repeat. It almost feels like Louis Money may have found their win condition, understanding that the on-stage bout, you know, Rydra very well poised to play that game despite, you know, being a little slower to the draw on some of their options. It's the off-stage gameplay, but Rydra really has to respect Palutena.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, Louis Money's looking really good, but getting thrown underneath the stage. This hasn't led to a stock just yet, but God, it's definitely scary for Louis Money to have to recover from for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, dash attack that time. I actually thought they were going to let it go for a back throw, but at this point, we're just really looking for damage straight up.
Yeah, definitely trying to find the 2-frame on those warp recoveries. Really smart stuff. Side B should do it, yes. Rydra is keeping this so competitive. I love what I'm seeing right now.
Oh, 100%. You know, I mean, again, it's just knowing, hey, it's not my turn to swing. And even when it might feel like it's my turn, it's okay to let them maybe swing again, all right? Oh, love that. Frame 9 down tilt. Got them off their feet. That time going for safer options into the aerials. That's exactly what I like to see here from Rydra. Landing with the back air. Now, that's how you demand some space, but you don't want to get into a back air off if there even is such a thing versus Palutena. That ain't what you want.
No, and as we saw earlier, being able to just run off stage and just secure those stocks so safely with that invincible back air was really important. I like the explosive flame, making yourself safe at the ledge, making it harder to get those 2 frames down. But Louis Money, once again, putting a lot of rage on Rydra, but not necessarily taking the stock and making things dangerous.
Oh, no. I feel like the threat factor, you know, the fear factor of a matchup like this is just not quite being as implemented as I would like to see with Louis Money. You know, just how dangerous Palutena really is for Ridley, and I think Rydra's certainly taking that and cashing that out at the bank. Back to the ledge, back air, you already know. Invincible, -5 on shield too, so, but unfortunately it matters not. Love that down tilt.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Unfortunately for Ridley, just a little bit light, and that back air was just enough to do it. But we have stocks even once again. I feel like Louis Money, or Luis, either way, is definitely just waking up and being like, you know what? I got to really, really put some respect on this player. He's obviously really talented. We're all the way in top 48. This is a qualifier for top 32. So gonna have to step it up a little bit, because this could be Rydra's game if we see one more back air or even an up smash out of shield like we just saw.
And they want to punch their ticket on the winner's side, not the loser side. Louis Money, of course, still playing very well, but this match starting to spiral a little bit out of control. Double down there, love that into the back air. You can do things like this on Ridley. Uh-oh, reset on the recovery.
All right, counter.
Oh!
Yes.
Off the backboard, but I'm vibing, bro.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe I was able to tech that. and falling out of the multi-hits, finding an up smash with max range and taking the game over Louis. This is what I'm saying. You have percents, but you don't have stocks. And with a character with as much kill power as Ridley has, as goofy as it is, you have to start getting nervous and really, really respecting those options, especially out of Ridley's shield. Because this is what happens.
You have to. You have, like, versus a lot of other characters and players, you have that luxury as always of Palutena. I can jump in and around you for free. Nair is a very good option. Very safe one, so you have back air as well, too. If I don't space back air properly, if I jump improperly, if I'm on the wrong side of you, bet your bottom dollar, up smash is coming, whether it's out of shield or raw, you in some trouble. Early on right here to draw some blood, Rydra again with that down tilt. Can't ignore how good of a move that is. Quick frame 9 starter, but Louis Money said, I ain't playing with you no more. The gloves is off.
Yo, I know Booker is somewhere watching this, ready to make this tweet like Rydra giant upset factor 15, whatever.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I know Booker's on Twitter being like, yo, what's happening?
You know,
Yo, what's going on?
Oh!
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, Rydra's OD.
Oh, he got that tweet composed. Hold on.
It's composed. They're waiting.
He's like, ooh, let me press send. But Louis still got some fight in him, obviously, 110% on Rydra. We just need to find some solid way for him to take this stock. Rydra making very little risk. Trying to take that damage from that neutral B is never going to kill. Just really picking his shots carefully. And Louis is kind of got to figure something out here.
Yeah, and figure it out, and it has to figure it out quick, too, because, I mean, you're not – I hate to say you're kind of getting out-naired. And I mean that, like, with how it's being utilized. Obviously, Palutena has the better of the two nairs, but I just feel like when they're being used, it's starting to pay off a little bit more for Rydra. Again, I got multiple jumps. I don't mind jumping in and out of the corner.
Yo,
another
this is
nair.
happening.
Okay.
Louis way down. Rydra is, of course, a kill percent. You saw the attempt on the back throw. Hey, I tried to grab there, too. I feel it.
I
Trying
tried.
to find something. Something to take this first stock off.
Okay, explosive flame. Another one.
Another one. That was so smart.
Sneaky. Talk about conditioning right there. Louis Money electing to play the mental game. So if I physically can't get this job done, I'm going to wear you down mentally. And I think Palutena with the proper toolkit to do that. Auto reticle, obviously very dangerous. Frame 7 startup on that counter off stage, too. That right there, look, I play authority. I get countered off stage. I'm pissed the rest of the match. So I get it. I get it.
I totally get it. All right. Louis being extremely cautious with his approaches, getting a nice 55% for his troubles here. You're seeing the patience come out. You're seeing that top player energy really, really wake up on Louis, and now we have ourselves an even game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. Going to go for the back throw, of course. Has shown a lot of promise with dealing with Rydra off stage, narrowly air dodging through the down tilt. That's kind of Palutena's calling, and coast to coast side. The command grab getting the job done. Rydra one stock away for close this out. Frame 9 startup, down tilt. What's up, bro?
This feels like one of those things where it's like there's 80-something characters and you can't remember everything. Louis didn't mash out of that, and I think he definitely could have from coast to coast. That's unfortunate. We're hearing the one more stock chance come out from the crowd. Michigan is coming alive at the possibility of their boy beating the legendary Louis.
Louis Money right here. How much money is really in the bank? We about to find out early on the command grab. Okay, again, that down tilt, that is the party starter right there. I mean, I can't say that Palutena doesn't have one of those either. I mean, her down tilt's pretty darn good.
It's crazy.
But, I mean, it's just, it matters so much more, I believe, in Ridley's toolkit now. Nice. Short hop forward there. Going to go for that nair again. That is such a good move versus Ridley. I mean, that's almost kryptonite, if you will.
Ugh. All right, there goes the lead. I like that Rydra is not going to be above Palutena if he can help it. You see him just jumping away, using every resource he can think of to make sure he doesn't get caught from that up air from the PS2 platform, which is disastrous. And the up smash just barely whiffing, but that could have been disaster for Louis.
It could. Oh, my goodness. Dash grab. You are a madman. Okay, a little dangerous in the corner. The down tilt.
Nice.
There's the counter off the backboard. Game 5.
Woo!
Wow. I mean, look. Lord Jesus. I mean, that was just a phenomenal display of gameplay on both sides. I mean, that is just one option being answered by an even better option, being answered by an even better option. These two right now putting on a clinic, yo.
And I like that Louis' attitude, even though the crowd is cheering for Rydra, he's smiling. He's like, yo, this Ridley is crazy. Like, it feels like that's what he's saying to the crowd. He's like, yo, I didn't know.
I didn't know. I was not familiar with your game, player.
Right.
Had I known.
My fault, OG.
That's right. My fault, OG. All right, final game here is upon us, friends. Louis Money and Rydra about to give us a show. It is Ridley. Yes, it is a I mean, I'll be right and not think this matchup is going to go the way it was going. 20%?
Huh?
Oh, my Lord.
All right, I guess that's how we're starting off.
Okay, there it is, the rinse and repeat, especially to be up underneath that platform. Smart awareness there from Rydra. Okay, you better act like you got multiple jumps. Come on now.
All right, and this is where the nerves can potentially start kicking in. Still an even game here, but Rydra, you know he wants to do this for Michigan. But this is not going to be an easy battle. Louis is playing really, really smart right now.
playing the safe game. Again, not even letting the back air come out. It almost felt like Louis Money was trying to delay it. Maybe trying to catch a potential command grab out the corner. Not exactly sure, but oh, yeah, don't play with me. You ain't been respecting there all game.
Okay, there we go. We see the mash out happen from Louis. I like that Rydra was ready for the mash and had other buttons ready for where Louis was going to land. But, yeah, you're starting to see maybe a little bit of the nerves come out here from Rydra. And unfortunately, oh, he makes it back. But the two-frame down air is going to seal that first stock for Louis after all.
Was probably anticipating them to drop off early with counter. Again, that counter is a potent option. Lasts quite a bit of time. But unfortunately enough, Louis Money's displaying that great top player patience. Not giving him any sort of leeway there.
Yeah, he's like, I will let you break my shield before you find that aerial that you need to kill me. I will do whatever it takes to survive.
100%. Okay. Oh, yeah, the shank. That's just the alleyway shank right there. That's the give me your wallet.
Yo, that's the let me hold $1. That's crazy.
Let me hold something.
Oh, my gosh. Louis, all right, we see a lot of damage coming out right now. Rydra's definitely got a lot of percent to make up here. Louis getting a lot of momentum, too. This is where those nerves come in when you're fighting against a top player like this. You're like, oh, man, I really want to do this, but also I don't want to fumble.
And, I mean, that's such a daunting thing to have in your mind. Oh, double dash attack. No Mario Kart, homie. They're coming through in a big way. Love that, though. There's the forward there to create himself a little bit of space and getting so much off of that nair. The nair, I mean, it's pretty okay on shit. I think it's like -7 or 8, so it ain't a bad move. Like,
oh, the back air out of Louis' down throw was crazy from Rydra. That little bit of hesitation was all it took for Rydra to get himself back in the game. And now the one more stock chance are coming alive in the crowd. Louis, how will you respond?
You got to respond.
How will you submit your spot in top 32 winners?
If you got to make a play, you got to make it quick right here. Louis Money playing with his back to the opponent. That ain't good, homie.
No, not like this. Oh, just barely making it back with the edge of that warp. Just enough to grab the ledge, finding the stock on that back air, and now Rydra still can't get comfortable.
No.
But all that momentum is still on his side.
That's right.
But he has to keep that defense sharp so
Don't
Louis Money doesn't get those low percent combos that he needs.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Don't get cute just yet. The job ain't done. Definitely elect to keep playing that slow gameplay. I love these fall away arrows right here from Rydra. Down tilt the cores, and them early percents are certainly enough right there to find you some openings. Okay, early on the dash attack. I like it.
Oh, this is
God, Nair is so good, bro.
That shield is low.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, love that Nair into the tilted down forward tilt. Again, the prison shank. They're creating some space right here. Okay.
Louis is like, what if you just never hit me again? How about that? Oh, I don't know. Risky recovery to the ledge.
Oh, dash attack. That's ugly. Okay, dash attack's a good option. Nice. Catch drag down forward there is wet.
The up smash
out of shield is going to close it out. Rydra advancing over Louis Money. Wow.
The upset of the bracket for sure. Chase, you better tag me in that tweet. Oh my God, Rydra does it. What an incredibly difficult match, especially a terrible matchup. But we did say he came in this after a win on Comet, but now we'll say he got in our top 32 with a win on